Hello everyone, this is review fourth presentation. I am Master Saurabh Shinde. Our project title is Movie Success Prediction Using Machine Learning Algorithm. Our project members are Mr. Shubham Pawar, Ms. Aditi Fefade, Ms. Parnika Shinde, Mr. Saurabh Shinde and Mr. Akshay Sonone. Our project guide is Professor Y.S. Deshmukh. So we have implemented the two important main domains, that is machine learning and the data mining. So these are the main key points which we are going to explain throughout this presentation.
Problem statement. Proposed system is to predict the success and failure of upcoming movie based on several attributes. The system will use a classification model to find correlation between several attributes like actor, movie rating, etc. The system will predict success rating from the correlation between various movie criteria. This model can be used by movie watchers and producers. Introduction. Movies play an important role in our everyday life. Film industry involves huge investment in terms of money, time, efforts and people. So it is very important to predict success and failure of movie. For this purpose, we use internet movie database containing categorical and numerical information. Various algorithms are applied in this dataset to calculate IMDb score. IMDb score is nothing but a measure to predict success and failure of movie accurately before actual release of the movie. In this work, we use machine learning and data machine algorithms for prediction purpose. Scope. The focus of this project is to formulate a method of how to pre-process the data set and evaluate which attributes are the most useful. By evaluating the correlation between the attributes and the success rate of the machine learning. Using this method, if it can achieve a viable success rate when trying to predict the rating and box office revenue. The data set is going to be obtained on IMDb using a web scraper of own creation. The dataset will be limited to 10,000 unique movies by reason of making the workflow more manageable and processing the data. Objectives of our system. First one, to predict whether the movie will hit, super hit or flop. Second, to find out review of new movie. Third, to help users to decide whether to book ticket in advance or not. Fourth, to save money of producer. Fifth, to help producer in determining movie release date. Literature survey. These five base paper we have used in this system. First one, movie success prediction using machine learning and their comparison. Means perform movie success prediction using IMDb dataset and calculate IMDb score using machine learning algorithm. Second one, predicting IMDb rating of pre-release movie with factorization machines using social media. Description. Explore factorization machines approach in order to predict movie success using social media data. Third, a machine learning approach to predict movie box office success. Description. Propose a description support system for movie using machine learning techniques. Fourth, predicting movie box office success using multiple regression and SVM. Description. Perform a multiple linear regression and SVM classification to predict movie success. Fifth, improving movie gross prediction through news analysis. Description. Perform a traditional gross prediction using regression and k-nearest neighbor model.
Requirement specification. So requirement specification describes the function and the performance of computer-based system and constraint which govern its development. So there are three types of requirement. The first one is normal requirement, second one is expected requirement, and third one is excited requirement. So normal requirement. So the normal requirement, in the normal requirement, the objective and the goal are stated for the system through the meetings with the customer. So for the customer satisfaction, this requirement should be there. So in a project, there are three normal requirements. First one is to predict whether the movie will be hit, super hit or flop. The second one is to save the money of producer and movie viewer, and the third one is the system should be easy to use. Expected requirement. So the expected requirement are implicit, and these are the basic requirement that are not clearly told by the customer, but they are also customer expect that requirement. So here we have five expected requirement. The first one is to predict whether the movie will be hit, super hit or flop. The second one is to find out review of the new movie. The third one is to help user to decide whether to book ticket in advance or not. The fourth one is to save money of producer, and the fifth one is to help producer in determining movie release date. The third requirement is excited requirement. So the excited requirements are the features that are beyond the expectation of the customer. So in this, the developer add some additional feature or some unexpected feature into the software to make the customer more satisfied. So here there are three excited requirement. The first one is the better security feature, the third one is the better GUI, and the third one is the platform independent system. Functional requirement. So the functional requirement, in this the system performs the data pre-processing in order to remove the unwanted data. Then we divide the dataset into two dataset, that is training dataset and testing dataset. Then we find the correlation between the several attributes, and the classification model predict the movie success and the failure ratings. Non-functional requirement. So non-functional requirement mainly looking for the version of the software and some additional extra features. So in this, the system should be able to add feature and have some version upgradation. Then the privacy should be maintained throughout the system. Then GUI should be user friendly, and the system should give response to the request quickly. System requirement. So in order to run the software smoothly on our computer, so our hardware and software should be required as per this guidelines. So in terms of hardware, the processor should be of Intel, then its speed should be 1.1 gigahertz, then hard disk should be 500 GB or above, then RAM should be 2 GB or above. So in terms of software, the operating system must be Linux or Windows. The front end is Python and the back end is MongoDB.
System architecture. In our system, there are the two main phases, training phase and testing phase. In our system, we collect the data from the IMDb website and perform some operations on that data, like data cleaning, data reduction, data transformation, etc. Here we use a naive Bayes classifier for the classification and predict the output. Breakdown structure. In our system, there are the 5 modules. First one is a registration and login. Here register and login is done. Second one is a data pre-processing. Here we have performed some operations on IMDb data like data cleaning, data reduction and data transformation. Feature selection and feature extraction. Fourth one is a classification model. Here we use naive Bayes classifier, and fifth one is a result evaluation. Module wise description. First module is a registration and login. In this module, we have designed registration and login page for users. In our system, there are the two users, movie viewer and producer. Second module is a data collection and pre-processing. In this module, we are collect the data and perform some operation like data cleaning, data integration, data transformation and data reduction. Third module is a feature selection and feature extraction. Feature selection is a process of the choosing a subset of the original pool of a data set, and if feature extraction is nothing but it is a process of getting the useful features from the existing data. And fourth module is a result evaluation. In this module, we check the efficiency of a system by applying various possible test cases. Navy Bayes algorithm. Navy Bayes is a supervised learning algorithm. The Navy Bayes is assume the presence of a particular feature in a class is unrelated to the presence of any other feature. There are the three steps in a Navy Bayes. First one is a convert the dataset into the frequency table. Second one is a create the likelihood table by finding the probabilities. Third one is a Navy Bayesian equation to calculate the posterior probability for each class. The class with the highest posterior probability is the outcome of a prediction.
Use case diagram. Use case diagram is a representation of a user interaction with the system and depicts specification of use case. In this diagram, there are three actors: IMDb dataset, movie viewer, and producer, and four use cases. Use case represents nothing but a functionality. Actor IMDb is linked with all use cases, while movie viewer and producer are linked to registration and login and movie success and failure prediction. Class diagram. Class diagram is a diagram that describes the structure of the system by showing the system class, their attributes, operations, and the relationship among objects. For registration, there are two classes, registration and validate registration. Both are linked to each other. Attributes are name, email, username, password, mobile number, etc. For registration, methods are registered producer and registered viewer. And for validate registration, methods are validate producer and validate viewer. Then for login, there are two classes, login and validate user. For data preprocessing, there are two subclasses linked with main data preprocessing class. These classes are data cleaning and data reduction. Data cleaning has remove null method which removes null data, and data reduction has remove column method which reduces data size. Further, for feature selection and extraction, there is a transform string to int class having method string to int. It converts all the categorical attribute into numerical value. This class is related with feature extraction class. It applies correlation among attributes by using apply correlation method and select features with the help of select feature method. Then for movie success prediction, there is a class called predict success failure. For that, attributes are movie name and movie cast, and method called result will give the result. This method is further differentiated for viewer and producer. Activity diagram. Activity diagrams are graphical representation of workflows of stepwise activities and actions with support for choice, iteration, and concurrency. It shows overall flow of control. In our system, movie viewer has to first log in. Then system will validate the user. If invalid, user has to relog in. Else, user will further enter movie title and system will calculate the result. Further, user will click on predict result, and finally system shows the result and maintain user profile. Almost similar process is there for producer. Instead of entering just movie title, producer has to enter other details also. This is activity diagram for producer. Sequence diagram. A sequence diagram is an interaction diagram that shows how processes operate with one another and in which order. It shows objects' interaction arranged in time sequence. In this diagram, there are four objects: user, IMDb, web application, and database. First of all, user will enter login details and it will be validated from database. Then, if user is movie viewer, he will enter movie name to the web page, and web application will send get correlation request to IMDb. IMDb will find correlation and will send it back to web application. And finally, application will show ratings to user. Similarly, if user is producer, he will enter movie cast and web application will get correlation from IMDb and will display the ratings to producer. Component diagram. It shows set of components with their relationships. There are three main components related to this movie success and prediction system: user, user account, and IMDb dataset. Deployment diagram. Deployment diagram are used to describe the hardware components where software components are deployed.
Risk identification. So risk identification involves identifying and classifying sources of risk to realize what must be managed in a project. So here we are in our project. There are six different types of risk. The first one is product size risk. In this, the project may not be complete on time. The second one is business impact. There may be a delay in project delivery that may harm the customer economically. The next one is if the system is not efficient than the existing, then it will cause various economical losses. So the next one, if we add some extra unnecessary code in the application, so it will increase the time complexity of the product. The second risk is customer related risk. So if the user asks for any changes or updation and gives any unexpected changes in later, then the stage will come that it is difficult to alter the entire system. The second risk is development environment related risk. The lack of training, knowledge, and the improper use of new technology may lead to difficulty in the completion of the project. The second risk is staff size. There may be a improper planning about the completion of the project. The second is the software engineer who are working on the project may have some low level technical and knowledge and the project experience. The second risk is the technical risk. So here here we can have the poor battery resources for the devices and the hard disk and the operating system may crash. So we can manage those risks with the help of risk management process. So risk management process is of identifying, monitoring and managing potential risk in order to minimize the negative impact they may have on organization. So here we have 14 strategies. The first strategy is we can follow up the project plan on the regular basis. Second one, we can assign the work under some deadlines. Third one is we can use the efficient feature extraction technique. Third one is there should be regular meeting with the customer in order to reduce the risk to some extent. Then the design system with the flexibility and maintain some necessary documentation for the same. The fifth one is we can redefine the software process at some higher degree. Sixth one is the proper training on the required technical tools for the development of reduces risk. Seventh one is we have ensured that all the members are participating in the project design so that everyone knows and contribute to planning for the completion of the project. Eighth one is uh, there should be study and understanding of project definition and the various programming languages. Ninth one is the we have to study system development and all its related use software. Next one is we have to check for correct establishment of connection between the client and server. This next one is the time constraint must be followed to avoid the various economical risk. 12th one, we can store or deploy the web portal on the cloud. The next one is we can take the backup of our work on the regular basis. Then the next one is we can use some standard database technology which supports the concurrency more effectively.
Implementation part. Here's the our GUI where the actor name, release month, and director name will be entered, and after that entering the movie, the prediction will be calculated. After entering Akshay Kumar, release month 8, and director name Imtiaz Ali, the movie will be hit. This is a menu where a predict space means this GUI space. Trends will show the which movie is trending now, and this is the code where the data is transformed into a such form where it will be calculated and the result will be shown. This is help to calculate the rating of movie, where the movie will be hit or super hit. We have used Navy bias algorithm.
For the producer login, we have provided additional field, that is date field. So this date field suggests the producer when to release the movie. So for this, the producer need to enter the two dates, and in these between two dates, the producer want to release the movie. As soon as the producer enter the dates, it provides a list of other movie which are going to be released in this time span. So according to that, the producer can compare their release date with the other movie's release date, and on the basis of that, the producer can release their movie. So moving on to the test case, I want to tell you that we have done manual testing on all the test cases, and we have passed all the test cases successfully. So for our project, we have generated the two logins. The first login is for the normal user, and the second login is for the producer. So we have so it shows the successful logins for both the users, that is the normal user and the producer. Then if the any invalid credential is to be entered, then it also shows the error message. Then the next test case is the vulnerability of login page to the MongoDB injection. So it supports the MongoDB injection, and it also passed the test case. So the cursor, then the next test case is the cursor focus on the test case. So we have got the same result, and it also passed, and this test case is also successfully runs. Then the next test case is data collection. So in the data collection, we have performed the data pre-processing operation, that is data reduction, data transformation, and all that. So for if the data set contains the NA values, then it removes those NA values, and we have passed this test case. The second test case is the correctness of the data, means the data should be correct, means the particular field should contains the correct value, and we have also passed this test case. And the third test case is the data redundancy. So the expected result is that there should not be any redundant data, and the actual result we also got the same, and we have also passed this test case. Third one is the feature selection. So in this there are three test cases. The first one is the we have to enter the movie name, and it also accepts the movie name, and we have passed this test. The second one is the we have to enter the movie cast, and it also accepts the valid data, and we have also passed this test. And if mistakenly we have provided any invalid input data, so it should be shows the any error message, and it actually shows the error message, and we have also passed this test case. The fourth one is classification. If the if the success is greater than the 60%, then our expected is the movie should be hit, and it also shows the same result. And if the success ratio is less than 60%, so our expected result is the movie should be flop, and the actual result is also same. So result evaluation. So in this our only test cases, it should produce the it should predict the movie success, and we have got the and we have also run this test case as the successfully. So conclusion. So in this system, we present the systematic approach towards some efficient strategies for movie success and failure prediction. For this, the IMDb is an interesting data set to analyze. Then a movie success does not depend on the future related to movies. So the number of audience plays a very important role for a movie to become a successful movie, because the whole Bollywood or Tollywood any industry is about the audiences. The whole industry will make no sense if there are no audience to watch the movie. So these are the references we have referred throughout the projects. Thank you.